Live and kicking. Right. Pardon me if I cough uncontrollably. Ready. Alrighty then. Here we are in Little Fort, British Columbia, Canada. Oh, look at that snow up there. Delivered to a restaurant here I hate going to. It's got something rotten in there. Every time I go in there, I almost throw up. If you hear me hurling cookies, it's because of that. Restaurant I just delivered to, there's like rotten fat or something in there, or he's got something going on, and shit just reeks, eh? It's the grossest smell ever. I just about threw up. It's really foggy out now along the river here. On the right side, that's Clearwater River, British Columbia, Canada. Pass rip can. So those guys are the railroad grinders, Rencan. They have that machine that grinds the railway ties. Kamloops, Little Fort, and I'll be in Clearwater stopping. Got several stops there. And then from Clearwater, I'll go straight up the Blue River. Or no, I gotta go Clearwater, Vavenby, which is just this little town. It's got one gas station and a store in one. And then from Vavenby straight up to Blue River, where I've got 2 stops. And then back to Barrier, I've got 3 stops. They're not open right now, so they'd like me to come back. So I do the speed limit everywhere I go. Here it's 100 kilometers. Pretty much this whole road is 100 kilometers, except for going through Barrier, it's 60 and then 80, and then Little Fort there is 60, and then Clearwater 60 in the town. But it's 100 clicks. I just put my cruise control on and I go. I don't touch the brakes in my semi ever. I got a Jake brake, so when the cruise control's off and I'm on a hill, just take your foot off the gas and your Jake brake will kick in. So that's your engine brake, right? That's the Clearwater River. Lots of fog today. All the salmon are gone and spawned out now. So I'm a lazy driver. I just do cruise control for the most part. Like from Kamloops to just about Chase. Like if I'm going east, I do the Revelstoke run on Tuesdays and Fridays. So when I'm going east, it's 100 kilometers to just about Chase. And then from Chase to Salmon Arm and then Canoe, it's 90. And through Salmon Arm, it's 60. And then it goes up to 100 past there. And then you go through from Salmon Arm to the houseboat capital of BC there, that little Sicamous. And then that's 60, 50 through there, it's construction. And then Sicamous through to just the end of Sicamous, it goes back to 100 all the way to Revelstoke, more or less. But it's a variable speed corridor through there. And so there's signs and there's someone on the cameras at all 24 hours a day. So if it's super foggy, they'll drop it down to 80 clicks. If there's accidents, they'll drop it down to 50. But for the most part, this is 100 kilometers all the way through, straight driving. And I just do the speed limit. I don't speed. I don't go slower unless there's a lot of snow, because this the valley here in the wintertime, the clouds really collect and it gets a lot of snow here. And right now, like it's 2 below right now. It's still really cold out. It was 4 below last night, but there's not the clouds, so it didn't snow. But at I think it's 4 degrees, 5 degrees, it starts snowing, 5 above, and that's Celsius. So we're definitely cold enough for snow. We just don't have the precipitation. But they're saying Friday it's supposed to move in the precipitation. So up in the mountains for sure it'll be snow. And then down here it might be warmer, because when you get that cloud cover, it warms up, because all the UV radiation bounces off the clouds back to Earth. So when it's cloudy, it's warmer than when it's clear skies. I watched Bill Nye, the science guy, once, but I read a lot of books when I was younger. Pre-YouTube, I read hundreds of novels from my elementary school through my teens, high school teens. I was a bookworm growing up. yesterday I was chatting with the content team on YouTube about how I get the text to speech going, so that when you type, it'll speak all the stuff. Like before, it used to be Dragon Natural Speaking. I don't know what it is now. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna try to do that tonight to get that hooked up. So for my drive tomorrow I'll be going from Kamloops to Cache Creek and then Lillooet, and then back to Cache Creek and then Ashcroft, and then back to Kamloops. But I don't have internet. That's the longest stretch of no internet and no cell service from just north of Cache Creek. There's Hat Creek Ranch. From Hat Creek Ranch to Lillooet, there's no cell service at all through those mountains. Which is too bad. I've got some videos of the limestone mountains. I got a couple shorts. It's super beautiful through that area. It's called the Marble Canyon. There's a bunch of little lakes along there. When I get to Clearwater, I'll read all the chats. I'm sorry, I just can't do it while I'm driving. I gotta watch for deer. There's been so many dead deer, but five today. 5 dead deer on the road. My truck's okay because I got the big bush bumper, so they're not gonna damage me, but those poor deer will get mangled. It's rutting season. You see all the hunters out right now. Just lines of trailers and RVs going up to go hunting with ATVs and stuff on them. And we're along the Clearwater River again. I fished up here, just up the road a few years back, and did some salmon fishing in here. It was really good. Lots of steam coming off. Still a couple salmon alive in there, but the majority of them are all spawned out and dead. The sun's starting to peak up. I love this time of year. All the colors, all the trees changing color. Very, very pretty. Through here, like in the summertime, it can get aggravating because there's a lot of tourists going up here to like Jasper and Banff and whatnot. So, you know, they poke around when they drive and they sightsee and they look around, and so they drive really slow. And for truckers, especially me, I'm delivering. I got to drive a long ways. I think it's 200 something kilometers from Kamloops I drive to Blue River and back, so 400 kilometers in a day. And that's time consuming. Then you got to do all your stops in between to deliver food. So it takes quite a bit. I only have 12 stops today, but in the summer I had like 16, 18 stops every 5 minutes, like, they'll understand, but half an hour, they'll fine you heavily. So we're coming up to Clearwater. And that's the Clearwater River that we're driving along. This goes all the way up to Blue River, the river. But it changes name. Its name past Clearwater. I don't know what it's called. I know it's called Blue River and Blue River. It's a pretty major salmon runs up here. Big fog bank up ahead. That's the river goes across the road there. I've been lucky. I got a Samsung S20 cell phone. That's what I use for my camera, and it's always worked really good. I had another one before, and I had a bunch of settings on there. I had it so I could play music while I was driving. And that's kind of what I wanted to move into, was to play full albums while I drive on these 2-hour drives. So I could play an album or 2 albums or a big mix of songs. And the YouTube people gave me the numbers, the emails for the record companies, so I contacted several of them, but no one is receptive to me doing any of that, which I don't understand how the people that do the commenting on videos, like they comment, oh, first time listening to Michael Jackson reaction. I don't know how they do those videos without getting a copyright hit, because on mine I was playing some music on the radio and I got 3 copyright violations. One was for an AC/DC song, and that was in Russia. At all the places I got copyrighted in Russia. And then I got 2 last week for when I was playing the radio. But it didn't affect the channel. Now we're coming into Clearwater. We just passed the river, went over the river. Oh, and that sun's peeking out. It'll be a beautiful day today. So I got 2 stops here. Got a hotel, a store, and a gas station. And then after that I go to Vavenby, and I've got the store and the gas station. I deliver all their cigarettes to them. That's our company deals with all that. Cigarettes and all the groceries and food you need for restaurants. Especially this road, I never speed. In the wintertime, I'm usually 10 kilometers under the speed limit or 20 kilometers under the speed limit, depending upon conditions. I hate putting chains on. That's one of the things I hate the most about being a truck driver, is having to chain up. And on this run, there's the one hill, it's mandatory. When you're close to Blue River, there's a big hill, it's a mandatory chain up. Because it gets, like, there's like 2-3 feet of snow there all winter long. So here's my first stop, Wells Gray Inn. We deliver all their groceries to them. bay is empty. That's nice. No one else here. And there's the guy that runs this kitchen. He likes to park his car there in the loading bay for some reason. It's quite irritating. A little later than normal right now. Normally I'm quite a bit earlier, but my other two stops were a lot of stuff. Straighten out. Tricky loading bay. To stop here for breakfast quite often. It's not open. I don't think they open till 7:30, but they got pretty good food in here, and it's a clean kitchen. That's number one for me. Like, there's been several places over the years I could barely drive to. Like, I could barely go in. There's in Vernon, there's this restaurant. It's Pakistani or Afghanistani food, and it was the grossest place. And when you go in there, you walk out, the spices just stick to you, and that's all you smell for half an hour. But he had huge rat traps all over because he's got a pack rat infestation, and he has roach traps all over his counters. And you can see where the pack rats have been eating the roaches off the traps and eating the roach traps. And there's roaches all over the traps, all over his kitchen where he's preparing his food. And I walk in there and just like, like the grossest thing ever. So nasty. Nasty! Okay, let's read some comments. What's the speed limit and how fast you're going that a truck would pass you with the solid line? Yeah, he started passing on dotted line, but he was going slow. Yeah, 100 clicks. Stifler's mom has got it going on. Nice drive, yeah. Nice drive. Stifler's mom does have it going on. She's hot. Outside of truck drivers, 99% don't know what a Jake brake is. Oh yeah, yeah, it's engine brake, right? So exhaust brake. Semis really can't speed given the commercial license here in California. Truckers get tickets for going 60 or 62 and 55 while cars are going 80. Yeah, in BC they just passed a law in British Columbia that you're governed at 105. All trucks are supposed to be governed. So every single company is supposed to have them governed, but a lot don't. Like my truck's governed at 105. I can't go over 105 clicks. A lot of the fuel trucks you see, like Westcan, they're all governed at 105. And they don't go over 100, right? LA drivers suck. Have a safe drive. In a 55, yeah. Peg 191. Hello, man. Where are you go? Said hi. Camera's good. Play good. Julian Flores, wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, big one night on. Forestry is big. Forest road is clean. Ray Lewandowski said hi. Hallmark RBX, too many in Canada. AK-47, sup? Peg 191, your truck is. I have a Freightliner, this one here, and America steering but not moving. And then Peg 191, do you wish Scania? Scanias would be cool. Scanias are nice trucks, eh? They got some really nice ones. But they're so expensive in North America to get a Scania because they're all in Europe. So top fans are PCG 1916. Number 2, LA Drivers Suck. Number 3, Rads M91. Number 4, Warren Tubular SX something, and then Unoriginal Gangsters 5. I love that name. 6, Jen Dan Floors, and then 7, Biggest Deportation. Yeah. we're in that. And then 8 is Hemmenek RBX. After here, I'm gonna run out of internet, so I'm probably not gonna stream. I might stream a little bit when I get to Blue River in about an hour and a half. Just from here to Vavenby, the internet runs out. So yeah, it's no use. Like, I can't even play my YouTube or anything, or music or anything. So, but thanks for spending time with me. I appreciate it. Have yourselves a good day, and thank you for spending time with North American Native. Thank you.